Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Monday, May 17th. Our prep for today, we're going to start with 3 reps on each side of hip curls, controlled articular rotations, followed by 8 reps on each side of Egyptian shoulder twist, and finally 8 serratus wall slides. Our hip curls, so you can support yourself for balance, and we're going to bring one leg up, knee level to the hip, open up, abduct the hip, and then internally rotate. So we're keeping our knee where it is while we rotate our heel upwards, and then pull back into an extension position and bring that leg back underneath you to complete the rep. So up, open, rotate, extend, and back down. We're trying to take our hip through that range of motion, so make it a little bit uncomfortable. You are actively taking your own hip into its full range. Okay. 3 reps, switch sides, 3 reps on the other side, and then into Egyptian twists. So you're gonna have your arms out to the side, externally rotate one shoulder and face that way as you internally rotate the other one, and really focus on both sides. So hide that armpit, show that armpit, and then change your gaze as you change the rotation in your shoulders. All right. Focusing not only on the side you're looking at, but also the side that you're not looking at. All right. And we're switching back and forth for 8 reps on each side. And finally, our Serratus Slides. So you're gonna need a wall for this. If your arms don't slide well up and down that wall, you can grab a towel or something that's gonna reduce the friction here. So what you're gonna do is start a little bit away from the wall. Okay. So have these elbows down below the level of your shoulders, and then press those forearms into the wall as you slide them up, 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 as high as you can without shrugging your shoulders and without bringing your chest closer to the wall. So you're just going to slide those arms up. Once you find restriction, you can't go any further without coming forward or without shrugging your shoulders. That's the end of the range. And you can come back down and make sure to try to keep pressure into the wall with your elbows and forearms the whole time as you slide up and down. Nice and slow and controlled. We're gonna do that for 8 reps of those Serratus Slides. We'll go through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, our strength for today, we're gonna start with 10 reps on each side step-ups, followed by 8 box dips, and finally 30 seconds on each side of a waiter's walk. So our step-ups, if we're gonna use load, you're gonna hold a dumbbell over the side of the leg that's stepping up. So dumbbells over my right shoulder, my right foot is stepping up to start. For the strength portion today, you can keep your foot on the box the whole time. We're gonna shift our weight to that top leg and try not to push off too much on the bottom leg, and really extend that knee and hip of the working side and control that descent back down before you go into the next rep. Drive your foot through the box to stand yourself up. After you do your 10 reps, switch arms and sides. 10 reps on the other side, trying again not to push off the bottom leg too much. Okay. So 10 on your right, 10 on your left. You don't have to use a load if it's already challenging enough. Next exercise, our box dips. You're gonna have a seat on the edge of your box bench, stool, couch, or ottoman. Hands are directly outside your hips, and you're gonna walk your feet out until your hips just clear the edge of the box. And you're going to drop your hips as you push your elbows backwards, point them backwards, and then drive your palms into the edge to extend those arms and get back tall. So 8 reps there, or if you want to make it tougher, you can extend your feet out forward in front of you. So you're pushing a little bit more weight, and you could also even elevate your feet onto another box to make it even more challenging. Okay, so 8 reps there. And our final exercise here in our strength, so you're gonna take your dumbbell, hold it in this waiter position here. So elbow level with the shoulder. Okay, so my arm is not directly in front of me. It's not directly beside me. It's about 45 degrees in between there. And with whatever space you have, you're gonna keep this shoulder down and make sure you're not shrugged forward. Just supporting the weight here in this waiter hold position, and you're gonna walk in your workspace for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're gonna switch arms and perform a 30 seconds carry on the other side. All right, so we're gonna go through those 3 movements for 4 sets, and that's your strength for today. All right, our Metcon for today, we've got 4 rounds of work, 3 different exercises plus a rest. We're doing each exercise for 1 minute before we change to the next exercise. Okay, at the end of each round, you get a 1-minute rest. So let's go through these exercises here. Single arm Renegade Row. So if you've got 2 dumbbells of the same weight, you can do this traditional Renegade Row where you're going right, left. If you've only got a single dumbbell, you're gonna perform 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other. Looks like this here. High plank position, 1 hand on the dumbbell, 1 hand on the ground. You can have your feet a little further out to help support your balance. Row that dumbbell up towards your waist, bring it back down to the ground, and repeat. Okay, so you're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, or if you have 2 dumbbells, just go alternating back and forth for 1 minute straight. Directly into 1 minute of Atlas swings. So here it's like a golf swing. The dumbbell is staying close and in this line here, from the side, in this line here, okay? But we're moving our hips and shoulders with the dumbbell like a golf swing so we stay squared up to it. So the dumbbell starts up here, swings over, I pivot with my toes and hips to the other side, like such, all right? And then from this side, it looks like this. Notice how my hips, shoulders, and eyes are always facing wherever the dumbbell is, so everything follows together. Okay, so 1 straight minute of Atlas swings, and finally split jumps, starting with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. If you can, if you have the strength to do so each time, light tap of the knee to the ground. Otherwise, get as much depth as you can as you switch over. Jumping lunges for 1 minute, finally followed by a 1-minute rest. We're gonna cycle through that sequence for 4 rounds, and that's your Metcon for today.